Hello there, wrestling fans, to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I am Joe Panther, the third, and man, ringside crew. We've had different types of people in this podcast. We've had ring announcers, we've had referees, we have commentators, we've had wrestlers, people that are singers from like a rock band. They're awesome band. Back wall on the Wall of Fame. Name is blanking me, but they're awesome people. But today I have a young lady that is a lady that sings the national anthem during games. Welcome to Dudes at Ringside, Erica. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Joe. I really appreciate being on here.
Awesome. So, if my fans aren't familiar with you and Erica, and why would they not be? Introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Erica Mason Kapala, and I actually sang the national anthem at baseball games, veteran memorials, and wrestling shows, which actually brought me into recently starting ring announcing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, prepping yourself to sing stuff like the national anthem and do that stuff, like what would you say, what kind of process do you have to get yourself through to get ready for something like that?
Well, when it comes to singing, I kind of just sing some powerful songs to myself in the car, or I find a place nearby that has these really good acoustics, and then kind of based on where my range is going to be. Also, every day I actually take a spoonful of honey just to coat the vocal cords, for sure.
Yeah, that's one of the things I always ask people that are singers that are in a band, because there's certain bands that you're screaming the whole time. I love heavy metal, but I remember I saw Guy Rest His Soul. I saw Linkin Park in Long Island before him, Chester Benningfield.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny. I was down by the stage. It was no pit. It was just stage in Long Island at Jones Beach, and I was able to see him drinking tea or something behind the curtain after every song. He'd run back, take a zip. Maybe it was honey. I couldn't tell. Remember, Chester used to sing and scream, so it was just like sometimes he would be singing. His songs are just legendary, and I don't know how he made it through a whole concert without losing his voice. But the next day he must have been "Hey guys, it's Chester Benningfield."
Sometimes I even take before singing, I would say maybe half an hour before singing, I'll take a menthol halls just to clear anything that would be obstructing.
You said you ring announcing too. Is there anything you do in between matches so you don't mess something up? Because ring announcing, you have to say people's names differently every single time. Is that a process so you don't mess yourself up between matches?
It's a very short process. With the shows that I've been going on, I'm trying to get to know the wrestler, all the talent, and kind of base their introduction on how I'm going to potentially say their name. So I write it down on cue cards, and I'll go over it in my head, or even very silently to myself on how I'm going to register going up, going down, or making it seem fun and exciting, or dark and mysterious, or something like that.
So, do you have any songs you listen to on the way to the venue? So it gets you pumped up to the point that you're almost at that level to be I could do this.
Not really. There's one song that usually it's called Tattoo by Lorraine. And it has this very big build that kind of brings you from your chest voice into a high head voice, but you kind of mesh with it to project it out. So I would say that song, as well as Too Sweet by Hosier.
Okay.
Just to kind of get because I usually mess with the vocals a little bit, trying to go up and down and smooth it out and stuff like that. Yeah.
So the day of a show, Do you like? I always do this for wrestlers. I mean, I'll do this for you also because we go in the same. Do you count yourself as a last minute Lucy or an early bird to get the outfit ready, like that perfect outfit, so you know you're gonna spark it up, so they know you're like they know that you mean business. You know what I mean? Like there's certain wrestlers that prep their outfits in
Hmm.
the bag the day before. Does it take you a day to pick out what outfit you need to wear that night?
Actually, I go both. Like, for my last show, I went for VPW, Victory Pro Wrestling. I had a mindset of what I wanted to wear, but that day I went to the mall and picked out my dress, like, really quickly, actually. But I usually get prepped when I get there. So I'll
Mm.
have all of my gear, like my gear, and stuff in my bag. And then as soon as I get there, I think like maybe an hour or two before the show, that's when I'll start getting ready. Other than that, I just go there and, casual wear, nice and comfy, just to kind of relax a little bit and feel comfortable before I do all that.
Awesome. So when it comes to like, have you ever done like repeat shows? Like most ring announcers are like people they sing or they do the ring announcing like once or twice and that's it. Is there any like repeat shows that you've announced that?
Actually, yeah, Titan Championship Wrestling.
Ooh, that's in
Um,
Jersey, right?
yeah, yeah. Usually in Bayville,
Mhm.
by the shore and stuff like that. We have a couple. Once a month usually is each of the shows. We have a show in Seaside right on the boardwalk in
Heard
June and
about that one.
August. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Out
But
of all the people, go on. Sorry about that.
no,
I
no,
was
it's
thinking of
okay.
something and you started talking, so I was like, let me stop.
No,
Um,
sorry. But Titan Championship Wrestling was actually where I started ring announcing. So they're like my home base.
oh wow, awesome. So, is there any wrestlers that you really love to announce? I know you love
Um,
announcing all of them. Is there like any particular wrestler that you have a certain style that you announce them and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna do it like this for that guy, or this way for that girl.
I actually like the Cheenies.
Oh, I love the Genies.
I
Oh,
love
they've
the
been on here. I
Cheenies.
love
Every
them. I
time
love
I
them.
announce them, I get so excited, you know. um, like with the cannoli cream dream, Tony Chini, or in the spaghetti queen, Francesca.
They love me. I love those guys. Shout out to the Genies. I love that.
Yes,
I
they're
was like, I
great.
knew when I first booked them, I was like, these people are gonna be so cool, so sweet. And now he wants to come back on for May's tag team month. So I was like, I'm in, brother, as long as I'm not doing anything with the family in May. Jeez. Like, so is there any food that you would say is a no go on a day of announcing?
Uh, Actually, anything dairy
Mm.
to kind of coat the vocal cords. Um, Sometimes I have my coffee in the morning, but then like right after I'll brush my teeth and uh, use mouthwash and gargle some like warm salt water if I have it, for
Mhm.
sure. And then yeah, I usually do eat afterwards, um, but before that I'll just eat some fruit. To be honest.
Awesome. Is there any shows that you have fond memories of that you want to talk about today?
Um, well, I actually co-hosted or co-ring announced for VPW for the first time last last weekend, last Saturday, and that was a overall great experience because one, I've never done a show in Long Island. Two, the vibe was different. It was very. I mean, the fans were just really great and very attentive and um, very into it. I mean, that happens a lot at Titan Championship Wrestling, and every single time at Titan, I get so excited for them because of how intense they are with interacting with everybody. Specifically, I don't know which show. I honestly love all of them because it's just every experience is a new one.
Mm. Awesome. So, if my fans want to follow you on social media, is anywhere they can find you?
Yeah, so right below my name is my Instagram handle, EMC underscore official biz. That's where you'll find all of my wrestling or events that I will do for actually mostly wrestling. But if I do have baseball games, I would probably put it on there as well.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. So you're gonna have a full calendar of things. Is there everything in advance booked for you this year, or is it like slowly coming in so far? Because I know baseball season hasn't. They have their schedules, but they haven't. Like they have you been booked to go to any baseball games yet, or is it nothing? You can't talk about that yet.
I haven't been booked yet. It usually comes as soon as it gets closer to the new season. I'll reach out and be like, hey, these are some dates that I'm available. And then they eventually reach out for me like maybe 2 or 3 times a year.
Okay. If you could write a letter to a younger Erica, what would you say that in that letter and why?
I would say take all the opportunities that is given to you and don't be afraid to, risk a little bit more than you're used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Erica, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. And it was such an honor to have you on, add you to my ring announcer wall of fame. I've had quite a few fun ring announcers on here, like Tiffany's friend from Battlefield. I've had her on. The first time I had her on, she was with Tiffany, but she was in the background. Then she's like, she got the nerves came out. I think Tiffany went, come, and then she sat in the background, but she was there. And then I had her by herself.
Of course.
I met her at Battlefield. I may have been at that show that you sang the national anthem because I recognize. Was it? Did you sing at the Battle Royal or the Royal Rumble that one year?
I may have.
Because I remember there was a girl that sang the national anthem, and I think it was you. I could be wrong.
It's a possibility. I've done a few national anthems at Battlefield, which I love Battlefield.
I love those guys. Shout out to Battlefield. Shout out to Alpha. Shout out to Tiffany Grady and all the crew.
All the rosters.
Their whole roster. They put their heart into their soul into that. I know Pops Alpha Senior must be smiling ear to ear up in heaven because that his son has put something together that most people can't do after their parent passed away, and they took the ring and they kept running with it.
Yeah,
the one finger with the ring like that keep going. But thank you so much, Erica. I am Joe Panther the Third. You can find me here on the Joe Panther Variety Show and on Facebook under the real Dudes at Ringside. If you want to go personal, find me under Joe Panther the Third. I'm Joe Panther the Third,
and I'm Erica Mason Kapala.
And we will catch you in the next one.